Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pager here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 4. So we actually have The Flash returning from its 2-week break later on today in 6 or 5 hours from when I'm uploading this video. And it's going to be with episode 14, which is otherwise entitled Subject 9. So that should be a really cool episode, and it's going to have some secretive Ralph Dibny stuff going on that isn't really revealed in any of the trailers or even the promo material at all. So I'm very surprised by that. But the next episode after today's episode is very highly anticipated. Ever since the episode title was revealed a couple of months ago, this episode title was revealed a ridiculous amount of time in advance. And this episode title is actually Enter Flash Time. We did learn when they were filming these episodes that Jay Garrick and Jesse Quick would be returning for the first time in a while. We haven't seen Jay Garrick at all this season, and we saw Jesse Quick through a hologram of sorts through that breakup box cube thing that she gave Wally through her father. We do also know that Jesse Quick will be in Legends of Tomorrow this season in the next few weeks as well in their episode 15, but Legends only just aired episode 12 this week, so they're 2 episodes behind. So when episode 17 of The Flash is airing that same week, Jesse would have been on Legends. Now they released promo images for this episode, which we will go over in this video, but the trailer for this episode will be released later on today, and I will have my trailer breakdown for that in the next 24 hours. Also from now on, which should give us more information, but we're just going to be going through these images, what they could mean, and yeah, all that good stuff. But of course, before we jump into all these promo images, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions and thoughts on these pictures, because there is some that you could speculate over, so let me know what you think of all of them in the comment section down below. And of course, if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So the first handful of promo images to go over are those of Barry in the Speed Lab, or whatever they have been calling it, where it looks like they could just be testing out his powers and his body in general following his time in prison. It is important to remember, because there has been a big break, that last episode, right at the end, we saw Ralph impersonate DeVoe in order to get Barry out of prison. I mean, how can Barry be in prison for the murder of a person that is clearly alive through the judge's eyes? We can see Barry has had a shave. Surprised we didn't get an episode dedicated to that. I'm very highly disappointed in that, CW. We wanted the beard shaving episode. Where is it? But I am interested to see if Barry's powers have been affected by being in prison, because he hasn't been able to run around as much or have the intake of food that he normally has. I know he's been eating all those puddings in prison. If no one noticed, they did subtly say Barry's getting all that food in him by bedding with the puddings and stuff, and he's eating all the puddings, and that's how he's getting all that food in his system, where he could still in turn use his powers. So I don't know if that went over a lot of people's heads or not. But yeah, I'm interested to see if they do tests and they figure out, hey, Barry, you're sort of stuffed from not eating properly and your powers aren't as good as they were before, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, what also seems to be happening is something quite shocking or surprising, going by Cisco and Barry's faces. My guess is that this is Jay Garrick or Jesse Quick showing up out of the blue into Star Labs. Now, as I said earlier, we know that Jesse will be going over to Legends for an episode in the next few episodes of that show, and the reason behind that is due to her relationship with Wally. But will that be the reason for her randomly showing up in this episode, or will there be another reason behind that? I mean, her father is over here on Earth 1, so it does make sense as to why she would show up here all of a sudden. But you would think there could be a bigger reason for her showing up without telling anyone. In regards to Jay Garrick, I feel as if he will be brought in through other means, whether that be he senses that Barry and Jesse need his help, or Barry goes and gets him. Or even Cisco might breach over to Earth 3 and ask him to come back over to Earth 1, who knows. All we know is that Jay, Jesse, and Barry will be teaming up in this episode, as we can see the 3 speedsters along with Killer Frost and Vibe in this warehouse with Argus soldiers in the area as well. You can see one on the ground, and a little lapel or a little badge on his sleeve does say Argus. You can also see Argus labeled crates in the background, so you would have to think this is a weapons outlet of sorts for Argus, or possibly where they hold weapons and devices that they have seized from various baddies and organizations in the past. The villain for this episode is still a mystery, however it is most likely Hyrax, aka Veronica Dale from the comics, as she is an eco-terrorist, and this premise seems right up her alley. So I'm guessing Hyrax along with her group get into this Argus facility and are able to set off this nuclear bomb, which kickstarts the episode. I'm guessing that there could be a countdown, which allows the speedsters to get Cisco, Caitlin, and possibly even Iris to a distance away from the initial explosion. But yeah, our speedsters are going to be going pretty damn fast throughout this episode to sort all of this out. You do see Barry consoling Jesse, as she does look pretty upset. Now this could just come down to the fact that this could be the biggest thing that Jesse has ever faced, and if she were to fail, the casualties would be at a, ridiculously high number. Regardless if that is the case or not, it is still good to see Barry being a mentor here to Jesse, which we did see done to a degree last season, even though if it did, die off rather quickly, and we didn't really get too much of that afterwards. Now the last promo image is by far the most interesting image that could suggest something pretty massive. So we do see Barry here, sweaty as hell. He looks like he's just run, quite a lot. Well, he is the Flash. So this is obviously after dealing with the explosion and figuring out how to fix all of that. But Barry isn't just sweating in this image. It almost looks like he is crying. Yes, I know it's from the side. I have eyes, believe it or not. But that is seriously what it looks like. So what could this mean? Well, honestly, it is almost suggesting that someone may sacrifice themselves or just plain old die in this episode. One of our 2 visiting speedsters, whether that be Jesse or Jay. Now, yes, I know I said Jesse will be showing up in Legends after this episode airs, but that could be Jesse from a different point in time. We don't know what Jesse is actually meeting up with Wally in Legends. In the Injustice comics, I think it is, I might be wrong, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, Jesse actually dies from a very similar incident. A bomb goes off and she isn't fast enough to escape and avoid that explosion and, well, dies. So the show could replicate that and we could be witnessing the death of Jesse Quick in this episode, unfortunately. The thing that does make me think no one will die is due to the fact that this would be a random episode to do that. It's not the big bad doing this, it seems to be like a random villain of the week. But then again, that might be why they are doing it, to, raise the stakes. Make everyone, like the viewers, unsure going forward that watches the show, to expect the unexpected and take those weekly villains a bit more seriously. However, like we have seen this season, Barry could be possibly just talking to Iris in that Speed Force bubble thing like we saw in episode 10 of this season in the courtroom. But this image is obviously from a scene that's a fair amount through the episode, so this could be a point in where Barry might be out of ideas as to what to do, and because Iris is the show's version of Google, she will somehow figure out how to stop it or something like that. Back to Jesse Quick for a second. I know she's meant to be appearing in Legends in a couple of weeks. We don't know if maybe the Legends are going somewhere where Jesse is present on Earth 1. That might be what they're going there. Maybe Jesse isn't the one that seeks out Wally. Maybe Wally's the one that's seeking out Jesse. Maybe he learns that she might have died in this episode. Who knows? I would prefer if Jesse Quick didn't die. But, that image with Barry looking pretty upset does make you think that something bad happens. But then again, as I said, it could be Barry stressed out from not knowing what to do. And maybe Iris helps him out with that situation. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show your support. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you think of these various images. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on the video to show your support. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your opinions on these various images I've gone over. Do you think someone's going to die? Do you think it's going to be Jesse, Jay, or someone else completely random? Or do you think Wally, or do you think Barry, might I say, is looking a bit upset just because he's stressed out? Just let me know in the comment section down below all of your opinions. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.